So welcome to my FUT United tournament run recap. I do apologize if there are any issues with perhaps the brightness of the screen or the gameplay, and also if it's a bit shaky as I am trying to use an iPad to record this. So first of all, before we start, I just want to talk about the squad a little bit. I really want to use the second informed Schneider and also the informed Williams at center back, who I'd never heard of, because by his stats, I think he has plus 70 pace and pretty good defending stats as well. He looked like one of the better center backs in the BPL after Company, and he's only about 13,000 coins when I bought him. The only real weakness I found in this squad was Rafinha at right back. He was just a bit too small, too slow, and out of position, as well as being a bit too weak for my liking. But besides him, I felt that the wingers were really good, and also the midfield trio was very dominant defensively, with Felipe Melo basically winning everything in the air as well as Leroy Fer. Their only weakness was that none of the midfield have like 4-star skills, and also Schneider doesn't have 4-star skills, so we didn't really have any extra, I don't know, razzle dazzle or anything special to kind of mix things up, you know. So we really had to rely on Robin and Schürrle for creating chances, as well as Schneider, of course. So here we go into the tournament. You get 4,000 coins if you win, and also a rare gold pack, which was pretty enticing. I actually played in the tournament a few times. I think once I lost in the first or second round. Somehow, I still don't know how. And another time I lost in the final to a guy who he just kept shooting long shots, and one of them somehow led to a deflection that went in. But here we go, first game. I did not have the highlights from the first half of this game, but he had almost a full Arsenal squad, and this was how we started off. It's him getting on the ball and just playing a perfect cross to Giroud, who finds the back of the net. And then just a little bit later, it is an even crazier assist. This time Wilshere is somehow not offside. I really couldn't have done anything better to defend against it. But Wilshere breaks through and scores. I'm down 2-0 and almost 3-0. Wilshere with a big chance here, hitting the post, was almost down 3-0 after less than 20 minutes, but we did pull it back to 2-2 by halftime. I don't have those goals, but starting from the second half, I did start recording. And with this team, I generally try to play a build-up style of play, kind of like I normally do, but especially with Schneider, he doesn't have a lot of pace. And here's kind of the type of goal that I was looking for. Andre Schürrle, unlucky hitting the post, but it is Leroy Fer finishing it off for us. And Fer is a great player, really similar to Pogba. He doesn't have 4-star skills, but otherwise he's just so well rounded. I think plus 70 stats in everything, and he also has extremely high strength, I believe. So here we are in the 90th minute, basically the end of the game. All we have to do is avoid losing the ball, and he doesn't stop me with Fer, basically just almost walking it all the way next to the goal. And that will seal the win 4-2. Not an easy game. And here we are into the second match. Kind of strange. He has Götze as striker and Ozil at CM, which I don't approve of either. As you can see there in the first clip, he just, off the kickoff, basically lost the ball, which was a pretty good omen of what was to come. Arjen Robben breaks free and finishes even with the right foot. And here we are again. Schneider, nice pass into Robin, and he just smashes that home. It wasn't a clean strike. I mean, as we'll see in the replay, it does take a deflection off the goalkeeper, but he just has so much shot power from that short of a distance. That there really wasn't anything the goalkeeper could do to stop that. And you can see there the deflection. So 2-0 already, and look at this. Robin once more with the wonder chip. A terrible through pass, but somehow he gets the ball back, and then the chip was absolutely brilliant. I will say I did look up this guy later. I looked up his PSN ID, and he is like in Division 9, I believe. So it's not really surprised that this game kind of got out of hand quickly. And one more time the replay. Beautiful chip. The defender. Oh! So close, and yet so far. One more time, Robin breaking free, and he just lets me go inside. Again, he's not the best player in the world. Nice body feints by Schneider. Little ball roll by Melo, finding Schneider. And I thought this was a nice goal, but they actually counted that as an own goal. I guess it took a deflection off his defender somehow. And the game still wasn't finished. 70th minute, Schneider just breaking free and finishing pretty easily. And the guy was down 6-0. He still didn't quit, so I thought he was going to play the full time. But we do get a nice pass here by Fernando to Schürrle. Back to Fernando, and you can see his defending skills on display once more. 7-0, and then he decided to rage quit in the 90th minute. Pretty strange. But moving on to the third match, semifinals, come up against a solid BPL side, and that was just a case of check. I just want to show the way he parries the ball. It kind of bothered me. It led to a lot of second chance opportunities for my opponents. But here we are. Schneider was actually the one who won that ball back, and he drifted out onto the wings at times, which was kind of annoying. So it is Schürrle here with the ball, just being patient, trying to find some open space, and then he takes a crack, finesses that absolutely wonderfully into the far corner of the net. Nothing the goalkeeper could do, and Schürrle is a really, really good player. He is very similar to Marco Reus in a lot of ways. He has 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's really fast, and he has really good finishing for a winger. So I definitely recommend him. There's also, of course, the transferred Bundesliga Wolfsburg version of the card, and here, yeah, a big mistake. We just made a terrible pass in the midfield, which led to a quick counterattack. We shouldn't have brought Czech out, but probably he would have been through and scored anyway. And now we're almost in the 90th minute. We try to play it through with Felipe Melo to Schürrle. Don't get it. Comes back to Schürrle with the back heel assist to Wesley Schneider. What a way to win the game. And that is the way we win the game. On that replay, we can see Melo winning that header, heading it down to Schürrle for the assist. And with Melo and also with Fur, they win every single aerial battle in the midfield. And I mean every single one. Also with Fernando. So that was really nice. I mean, from goal kicks, we could basically just kick it up to any of them, and we would win it every single time. So going into the final, I expected a tough game, but somehow it is us starting off very early. Sorry I didn't show the time there, but I believe it was like before the first 10 minutes. And we start off with a nice goal by Robin. Schürrle doing some work, turning back, finding Fur, making a great run, and he absolutely buries that into the top of the net. 2-0 already, and to be honest, this wasn't the final that I would have expected. The guy wasn't, he wasn't the best player for some reason. I don't know why. But here we are, second half. Fernando back to Fur. I make a bad decision to try to cross it to Schneider, but we somehow win it back. First time back heel assist once more. This time it's Robin finding, I believe, Felipe Melo, who somehow finished that. And it's not over yet. 3-0. Schneider doing some great work. Gets pulled down in the box. This penalty will give us a chance to go up 4-0 and obviously completely seal this win. And I haven't talked a lot about Schneider, but he's he's obviously really great in passing, shooting. His 5-star weak foot, great in free kicks and penalties, as we'll see. But he has a few downfalls, I guess. His pace, which isn't a huge issue, but if he had 4-star skills, that would just make him a completely different type of player, I think. But we'll see. It is Schneider stepping up. He has 87 penalty kick accuracy. We don't go near the middle as we usually do. We go into the top left-hand corner. Buried, and 4-0. The cup is ours, or the tournament is ours. But my opponent kept playing. Fur with a nice touch, nice assist to Schürrle, who beats Neuer once more. Always nice to score against Manuel Neuer. That is the end of the game. We win 5-0, almost 5,000 coins, and we do get the free untradeable rare gold pack. And who are we going to get in this pack? Mats Hummels. And yeah, I'll definitely take that. Mats Hummels, 88 defending on that card. Apparently he is very good at assisting as well, I've heard. I'll definitely use him at some point. Also, the Real Madrid home kit looks shiny and tasty. So those are the highlights. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.